Welcome back and thanks for watching. CALI Strong is a brand of apparel, accessories, and footwear with a distinctive style that reflects the California lifestyle, and for more than 10 years has supported charities and foundations with generous donations to youth programs, the military, and first responders. Jennifer Echeverria, did I get that right? Echeverria. I did my best. And Jim Stroesser are founders of CALI Strong. And they're here to talk about the growth of the brand and how they've given back to the community through the years. So Jennifer, apologize for botching the name. Jim, let's start with talking about the brand, what it represents, and what the mission is all about. What's CALI Strong all about?
You know, we started this brand 11 years ago, Jen and I, and you know, we're a woman-owned brand. She's the majority owner, and she also designs everything. She's the best sports marketing person I've ever worked with. I've been in the business 40 years with some of the best brands in the world. So Nike, Oakley, Quicksilver. Used to be one of the owner partners at Converse, and you know, I became a turnaround expert. I went from CEO, you know, entry level to CEO, became a turnaround expert. I did Oakley. I took it from 200 million to 450 million.
Awesome. I
was with Converse when we bought it out of bankruptcy. We took it from 100 million to 305 is what we sold it to Nike for. And it was an amazing turnaround in 29 months. And because of that, I was like, you know what? There's not a California brand, California-centric brand, based here. And I was like, San Diego, this is where all the athletes are coming from every sport pretty much across the country. And I said, it's time to have a San Diego-based sports brand. And most of them are based in Boston or Portland. And so we decided to start a brand that stood for something good and something positive. And obviously that's what she does every day.
So Jen, what is it, what does the brand represent in terms of the mission, the outreach, what it is that you're doing for the community, for different people, as I mentioned, youth programs? I mean, there's a lot of good that comes out of, despite great sales, there's more to it than just that, right?
Well, that was our original mission, because if you think about today's youth, and they're just bombarded with negativity. So from the very beginning, that was our mission statement, to stand for something good to kind of offset all of that. And so from the very beginning, we said, we're going to build this amazing sports brand, and we're going to help a lot of kids along the way.
And you've had a lot of athletes, a lot of people supporting this through the years, too. Let's talk about that.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that. That's great. Bill Walton was one of our original partners, and we all love Bill, and San Diego loves him. And so we got involved with Bill early, and he did amazing things for our brand, but we've had 750 athletes organically endorse us. We don't pay for our celebrity endorsements. They like what we do. They like the people. They like the products. They like the mission. And the mission's all about giving back. You know, but like Andre Reed, Hall of Famer, is part of our company. Cheryl Miller, Ryan Ochoa, Charlie Hoffman, a lot of people in San Diego that really help us give back.
We only have about 30 seconds left here, but I do want to talk about the evolution of this foundation that you've created, what it's designed to do. You're just kind of formalizing the good that you're doing for the community, right, Jim?
It's all about giving back to kids organizations that help build positive values. And we do that. We're hands-on with a lot of companies, hands-on with the kids in the marketplace. We help out, you know, with youth camps. We help out with supporting other athletes in their celebrities camps. We do a lot of hands-on things with the disabled market, also the homeless. So we do a lot of things.
Incredible work that you're doing. Jen, we should point out you can buy online, but there's also a storefront location in San Diego.
In the headquarters, and we're actually in the Seaport District, so we share the parking lot with Seaport Village.
Right, okay.
And it's at CALI Strong USA.
Okay, great. Thanks for coming in and talking about it today. Love what it is that you're doing for the community, and best of luck with the brand. And I love that hat.
And we brought you
And there's goodies. We brought you some goodies. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
We'll be right back with more Good Business San Diego right after this.
Sounds great.